The Pixel 10a is shaping up to be another familiar entry in Google's popular mid-range lineup. The Pixel series has always focused on delivering strong camera performance through smart software rather than expensive hardware, and early information suggests that this strategy will continue with the Pixel 10a. Based on current leaks, certifications, and early images, the Pixel 10a camera setup looks very similar to the Pixel 9a, with little to no change in hardware. Starting with the camera configuration, the Pixel 10a is expected to come with 3 cameras in total. On the back, there will be 2 cameras, while the front will feature a single selfie camera. According to available details, the main wide camera is expected to be 48 megapixels. This will act as the primary shooter and handle most photos, including everyday shots, portraits, and low-light images. Alongside it, there will be a 13-megapixel ultra-wide camera designed for group photos, landscapes, and wider scenes. On the front, the Pixel 10a is expected to include a 13-megapixel selfie camera placed inside a small hole punch cutout, just like last year's model. In terms of design, leaked CAD renders and images suggest that Google will stick with the same clean, flush camera layout introduced with the Pixel 9a. There is no raised camera bar this time, which allows the phone to sit flat on a table without wobbling. This simple design choice may not sound exciting, but it is actually a rare and practical benefit in today's smartphone market. When it comes to camera upgrades, expectations should be kept realistic. All reliable leaks so far point to Google reusing the same camera hardware from the Pixel 9a. This means there is no telephoto camera, no jump in megapixel numbers, and no larger image sensors. From a product strategy point of view, this makes sense. The Pixel 9a already used camera hardware closely related to Google's more expensive devices, including its foldables. Adding better sensors could blur the line between the affordable series and higher-end Pixel models. Even though the hardware may stay the same, the Pixel 10a camera experience is expected to improve slightly thanks to software. Google has always relied heavily on computational photography, and the Pixel 10a will almost certainly launch with Android 16 and the latest version of Google's camera processing. This should bring improvements like better HDR tone mapping, more balanced exposure in tricky lighting, and more consistent colors across different scenes. Skin tones are also expected to look more natural and accurate, something Google has been refining with every new Pixel generation. Digital zoom is another area where software will do most of the work. The Pixel 10a is expected to continue using super res zoom, likely offering usable results up to around 8x zoom, even without a dedicated telephoto lens. While this will not compete with flagship phones that have optical zoom, it should still be more reliable than what many other mid-range phones offer. When comparing the Pixel 10a to the Pixel 9a, the differences in camera performance will likely be very small. Daylight photos, HDR shots, color reproduction, and digital zoom results are expected to look almost identical. For users already owning a Pixel 9a, the camera alone will probably not be a strong reason to upgrade. However, for those coming from older Pixel models or switching from other mid-range brands, the Pixel 10a should still feel like a safe and dependable choice for photography. Moving on to battery and charging, this is another area where Google seems happy to stick with what already works. The Pixel 10a is expected to launch with the same FEF 100 mAh battery as the Pixel 9a. For a phone with a display around 6.3 inches, this is still a generous battery size and larger than what many competitors offer in the same price range. Battery life on the Pixel 9a was one of its strongest points, thanks to the large battery and the power-efficient Tensor G4 chipset. If the Pixel 10a keeps the same setup, battery life should remain excellent. There may be small improvements from software optimizations in Android 16 or minor efficiency tweaks, but no major gains are expected. Wireless charging is also expected to remain unchanged. The Pixel 10a will likely support 7.5-watt wireless charging, which is quite slow compared to modern standards. Some mid-range rivals already offer faster wireless speeds, but Google seems more focused on reliability and battery health rather than speed. There is also some uncertainty around magnetic wireless charging. A few leaks hint that the Pixel 10a could support Pixel Snap, Google's magnetic accessory system introduced with the Pixel 10 series. The slightly thicker body seen in renders could make room for this feature, but there is no strong confirmation yet. Even if Pixel Snap does arrive, it would likely be more about accessory support than faster charging. Reverse wireless charging does not appear to be part of the plan. Previous Pixel series phones did not include this feature, and current leaks suggest it will remain exclusive to higher-end Pixel models. For wired charging, the Pixel 10a is expected to support USB power delivery over USB-C with a maximum charging speed of 23W. There will be no charger included in the box, but a USB-C cable is expected. With a compatible charger, the phone should reach around 50% battery in about 30 minutes, while a full charge may take just over 90 minutes. Wireless charging will be much slower and is best suited for overnight use. Overall, the Pixel 10a looks like a phone focused on consistency rather than big upgrades. The camera hardware remains the same, but software improvements should keep photo quality competitive. Battery life continues to be a major strength, even if charging speeds stay modest. For users looking for a reliable mid-range phone with a strong camera and excellent battery life, the Pixel 10a still looks like a solid option once it launches.